I wanted to talk about, I guess, choices. I know when I was at my lowest, I chose to be lonely. I chose to be grumpy. I chose to push people away. I was mean. I was mean to people on purpose. I would say things that would hurtful. I would, swear at them, shout at them, be completely rude. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I was a real asshole, and it's not okay. And I realize now that that's why I was being stuck. I was stuck not having friends around. That's why I was stuck lonely, sick, alone. Because I was pushing people away from me. I wasn't drawing them to me at all, right? So if you're sitting at home and you're feeling lonely, ask yourself why. What are you doing? What are you doing to better yourself, to draw the people to you? What are you doing to bring up your body's vibration and energy to make yourself fun to be around, And not only that, but what are you doing to deal with your insecurities? Because a lot of people are lonely because they're too afraid to put themselves out there to meet more people. And so that's where I ask you, do you really honestly believe that in all the people on this freaking planet, that not even one of them is going to find you absolutely perfect? That's impossible. That's absolutely impossible. Which means there are people out there who are meant to be in your life. There are people out there who are going to be your best friends, who are going to be your lover, your husband, your wife, your significant other, whatever we want to call them. There's someone for you. There's someone for everybody. And yeah, you might go through a bunch of them before you find the right one, right? But if you write it down, if you write down who you're looking for in your life, even if it's just friendship, write it down in detail. And I talk about this all the time about writing stuff down, right? About making a note to the universe, I guess, right? So I always say this, like, if you want something, you have to know in detail exactly what it is you want. So like I have my book journal. Where's my book journal? Right here. I have my journal right here where I write everything, my bucket list journal. That's where I write in detail everything I want. I wrote in detail the husband I'm looking for. I wrote in detail the career I want. I wrote in detail the company I want to create, the clients I want to attract. I've written in detail every aspect of what I'm looking for. And you know what? It's all starting to manifest. Everything I've ever wanted is manifesting. Why? Because I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm looking for the positive stuff, right? And I'm not being afraid. And so when you're sitting at home lonely, ask yourself what you're doing to get out of that, what you're doing to make yourself a better human being. You actually have to make an effort. You turn on your computer, join something. If you're stuck at home, you don't have to be lonely. There are many friends online. In fact, since I opened up my Facebook page to public and I started meeting all these people for work, I've made hundreds of new friends and I'm happier and my vibration is higher and these people are full of love and life. And yeah, maybe I won't ever get to meet them in person, but every day they impact my life a little bit with their loving words or their jokes, or I can impact them, maybe inspire them a little bit to work harder to be better, and they can do the same for me. That's what meeting people around the world is like, but you have to put yourself out there. So there's no excuse to be lonely. Loneliness is a choice. So know your goals. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there to meet people. And I mean, actually put you. Not the sexy you, not the person in front of you, but put your heart. Because you know what? You're not going to find love. You're not going to find friendship unless you lead with love. And that's just how it is. You have to be love, share love, show love. And when you do that, it comes back to you. And of course, yes, you're going to always encounter the douchebags of the world. In fact, I was one of those douchebags at a time. I was exceptionally grumpy, cruel, mean to people. And hey, still apologizing to you guys out there. If I missed you, my bad. Sorry. I was in a really bad place. I'm better now, right? And I encourage everybody out there who's grumpy to get better. Don't be like my grandfather who ended his life spitting on people and hitting them with his cane. He got kicked out of old folks' homes. He wasn't liked. Don't be that guy. Don't die grumpy. Don't die alone. Die with love and happiness in your heart. That's who you have to be. That's who I turned out to be. I mean, I've been through a bunch of garbage in my life and so much hell that most people would have just laid down and died, given up. But life is about mindset. Life is literally about what you think about yourself and what you believe you could achieve and what you can have. And so if you believe you're garbage, if you believe you're ugly, if you believe you're stupid, if you believe nobody's going to want you, nobody's going to want to be your friend, if that's what you believe about yourself, that's going to be your truth. So change what you believe about yourself. If you don't like something, go change it. Go learn a new skill. Go become a better person. Stop sitting on your ass at home crying like a baby, making excuses for the horribleness you're sitting in when you have every chance, every choice, and 24 hours a day to change your life. It's up to you guys.